So, since we should be good now, hello and welcome. I'm your host, elizibar. This is City Heroes, and no, actually, I guess this is City Heroes, because we're doing Rick D. Warzone stuff here first. We're gonna go save the world. What do you say? I think we should go save the world. It is, in fact, where I keep all my stuff. We respect and appreciate the effort you put into this. Well, thank you, Dark Watcher. Let's cut to the chase, Tavez. An officer of the Nemesis Army has contacted us. He says he wants an effect. He also said that he wanted to talk to you specifically. Knowing Nemesis, this could be a trap, but it's too good an opportunity to pass up. I want you to bring the defector in. No problem. His name's Captain Sherman. He wants out, and that's interesting. The Nemesis Army rarely has any defectors. It's almost too unlikely to be a trap. In either case, I doubt they'd be willing to let him go easily. Get Sherman out safely. Okay. No problem. Captain Sherman. AATXE ATS. Is this like a funny way of saying axe? Acts. I mean, he was a Minotaur, dude. Like, I presume he's got an axe there, you know? Wait. Am I stereotyping him? Shoot, I am. Alright. I'm canceling myself before somebody else can cancel me for me. Something like that. Boom, ba-dum. Alright, let's get this Nemesis defector. Oh wait, as soon as I started, I get a ping on Discord. Oh, okay. Not a big deal. Let's go find this guy, then we'll lead him out. There he is, look at that. The crime of this treason against the Nemesis Army and slander against the good name of Lord Nemesis himself. Good name? You have no idea how ridiculous you sound. I'll cur! You dare besmirch the name of the loyal automaton of the Nemesis Army! If you knew even half of what I've learned. And that is why you must be silenced. The sentence is death, to be carried out immediately. Ho 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 ho! That totally does not sound like a geriatric German guy, which is probably the voice I should have been doing for Lord Nemesis. That is not the voice that I did. Alright, now the question is, will he survive this without getting splatted? And the answer appears to be yes. Alright. I'll be coming for me. We've got to get out of here. Well, just follow me, buddy. This guy's gonna die just from their explosions, isn't he? Hold on, I gotta heal for that. That's right, I gotta remember, I've gotta heal. We can keep this dude alive forever. I've not seen an ambush come for us yet. Seems kind of weird. Wait, is this the mission where they just spawned like 2 fake Nims at the door and call that an ambush? Wait, here we go. Gewehr Jaeger. Yes, a traitor. 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 At least I'm not, like, answering their call from my Garfield phone. That'd be kind of weird. That'd be like this was some sort of movie about a ninja Terminator or something. Dude, stop sending in the gas. Thank you. You know what? Let's go ahead and get little homie out here. He's just a tiny little pew-pew, but he's my tiny little pew-pew. Yeah, there we go. Homeboy, what are you doing? Running up in here, getting yourself shot. Alright, easy peasy. Eat some cheesy. Oh, sweet, we do not have to run back to him. Thank you, thank you. Captain Sherman has confirmed the suspicion I had. The first time I visited the Richte homeworld, they were peaceful people. When I learned about the invasion, I couldn't believe it until I saw it myself. Many people can be manipulated, and Nemesis is a master of it. In retrospect, it's obvious, but we still need to convince others and find the proof. Before we can act on Sherman's information, we need a clear corridor. To reopen talks with Longbow, we need their help to boost our portal's strength. We're to investigate that Nemesis army base in the Shard. They're going to meet with one of us to hear what we have to say. I'd like you to be the one to do it, okay? Let's go meet with Longbow. I know you probably don't have a great relationship with Dietrich, but at least she knows you're one of our best. Lieutenant Sefu Tendaji should be there too. Friendly to us in the past. He might be able to help win her over to our side. Oh no, is this the mission I think it is? We're about to have a little bit of a sad here if it is. They're not doing a mothership raid or anything, are they? No, okay. I just suddenly realized, like, maybe I should have been in Richte Warzone too, you know? This is not the kind of reception you expected. The base is under attack from the Nemesis army. No. Well, there's Dietrich. This is pretty straightforward so far. Okay, let's just explode them. I see no reason to just stay down here. Yeah, I don't really care about any of this. Tabez, typical Vanguard. Yeah, whatever, lady. You're just gonna slow me down. I know. You're looking at this like it says, defeat Nemesis army. That's not... It doesn't mean what you think it means. That's the Nemesis army. I don't see the thing I was looking for, though. I'll have to go back after we defeat these losers. Okay, Nemesis army defeated, and I don't see... Ah! Right there, okay. Well, we will see in just a second. Oh, my little Pew Pew followed me in here. I forgot about him. You go, little dude, wherever you're at. Hold on, let's get a little heal credit. Boosh! There we go. 200 more healing. Alright, I gotta see where we're at on the heal badges, because this seems really silly. We've already got Fixer? And we're a third of the way to the next one. Oh my lord. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? How can I farm that? I don't know that I can farm it with that power. But if I got the max HP Destiny, and there's that spot in Mercy Island I can farm, I'll think about that. Sorry to hear about it, Lieutenant Dodgy, but we got to concentrate on what we can do. Dietrich was true to our word. Portal Corp has sent over scientists and technicians. Our base portal will be ready for you soon, then I'll get the proof we need. Those Portal Corp technicians work fast. The portal is ready to send you into the Shadow Shard. It's time to learn if Captain Sherman is telling the truth. I recommend bringing some allies along. This could get difficult. There may be more than one way to find the information you're looking for, so keep your eyes open. All you'll need is one solid piece of proof or evidence, but get more if you can find it. Of course, with all that Nemesis Army has done recently, I don't know if there's a gunslinger over here. We're going to nuke this group just in case. As them recently, you may want to take your time. That's fine. Just don't imperil the mission. Why, sir and or madam, I would never imperil the mission. If anything, I'm going to empower the mission. Look at us just run through tanks. Just run through solid metal. That's how tough we are. That's our spines at work. Spine power, getting better, eating some flour. That's right. My frame rate feels terrible. Oh, right, the teleporter's inside, isn't it? Durr. Olympian bombshell. You know, if the name fits, use it. Alright, I enjoy this mission a lot, and you're about to see why. There's a couple things in here I find super ultra mega fun. First, this area right here. Just getting in and fighting an absolutely gobsmacking amount of Nemesis dudes is something I find just lots of fun. Like, look at all these nerds. Anytime City Heroes just lets me go in and start wrecking, like, a whole lot of bad guys, I think it's a blast. Now, I didn't have to fight these guys, by the way, but this was, like, pure choice. Like, I chose to beat the ever-loving tar out of these guys, because, you know, they deserve it. This would be a great time to play Night Night theme, except I think that would get me into YouTube copyright trouble. We got a couple survivors. It looks like none of the dudes up there picked up the buffs from down here, which is good. So now we're going to go up to the next part of this. And this is absolutely one of my favorite encounters in the game right here. I know, you're looking at this and you're like, really, Elizibar? There's like, you're gonna fight Manticore? Look. Look. Just pay attention to the stuff he says, okay? Let's come over here, go ahead and pop the kaboom. We'll pop this. We'll pop this. And we'll get all these stupid buffs out on everybody simultaneously because I can. We just got Trendsetter, which is the badge for making money, I think. Let's go ahead and pop that. Get our regen up. Right? Yeah, so that must have been 100 million. You call that fighting? I call it error in sarcasm database. This is what I like, man. Just this stupid little fight right here, where he's just like saying stuff. Okay, get ready for the next one. Come on, buddy. I thought he had one more line. Oh, there it is. I guess you really are belittling observation. You know, Nims, you should have finished building this guy. Oh, yeah? Well, sarcasm engine failure, shutting down system. Why is he getting the Freedom Corps exit? Like, he's a regular... That's a bug right there. Okay. Oh, and we dinged too. I just got 120 threads. Nice. That's an uncommon powers worth of threads right there. Okay, let's check out this Warhulk here. Trying to steal our invasion plans? How droll! I'll show you a droll, buddy. Yeah, let's flip him off. Boom. 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 They're a lot easier to kill when they're not lieutenants and they don't get to pop that personal force field. Like, as bosses, fake names are such a pain in the butt. They're just like, I'm gonna just get my personal force field out here. Ryu Long. It reminds me of the moon and the stars and the poetic image number 37 not found. Yeah, I just think that encounter's a hoot. Like, whoever wrote that little bit of dialogue there injected a little bit of, like, just the right amount of humor into this otherwise, like, very serious happening here. 1 second, and then we'll click the glowy and we'll fight the next boss. Okay, that's better. Clicking glowy, clicking glowy. Alright, we found vital documents. Look at that! It's another Nemesis automaton. Alright, let's just nuke this guy. How you doing, Ryu Long? How much recharge we're packing. Sheesh. I wonder if he's also going to get the fancy death animation where he gets, like, teleported out by longbow dudes. You're all good? Cool, cool. Welcome to Wednesday night. This is Dark Watcher's arc. It is not New Comic Book Day, Ninja. I didn't go to the store today because I don't think I had anything on my pull list. So we just skipped the new comic book and went right into playing dress up with comic book characters. Radiation versus radiation. Who's more toxic? It is not new comic book day. He did get the animation. He shouldn't be getting this. That I don't think that he used to get that. I'm pretty sure he used to just get the fall down and die animation, but alright. Now, like all too many shard missions, we have to find our way back to the beginning for some reason, instead of us just being able to leave. I don't know why they do this. On some of these maps, this is actually really annoying. In fact, we may be about to hit the annoying. Where did we come from? Where did we go? Look at that, we got turned around. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Nemesis Joe. Let's see. Alright. Whoosh. Mission completed. I wouldn't have hoped for this much, but I'll take it. We'll talk to our traditionalist allies and get all the corroborating evidence, and then we're going to get the truth out. What could the truth possibly be? We're getting the truth out about the Richter War any way possible. Incandescent is using every resource of the Herald Division, and Dietrich has taken it to the Longbow Brass. They're disseminating it all over the city and the country through Freedom Corps. The Nemesis Army is attempting to suppress the information by any means necessary. One place where they may succeed is the Rogue Isles. It's tough enough to get any information out through the layers of Arachno's control, but now there's a wave of Nemesis attacks on news agencies and reporters. The people of the Rogue Isles deserve to know the truth! Alright. Let's go to W Spider then. The Nemesis Army has cut the main power, but W Spider set up 4 backup generators. You've got to make sure that at least one generator survives. You have a few people on the scene to help you, but Arachnos is mobilized against what they see as a Nemesis invasion. It's going to get difficult. Objectives are to protect at least one generator, rescue Man Vines, and take out the leader of the Arachnos forces. That should get W Spider enough time and power to transmission! Pew, might be a good idea to bring allies along. Psh! I am the allies. Alright. Well, let's find the boss first. She's usually on the slope here. Somewhere. I don't see her. Yeah, I'm definitely not seeing her. Okay. Bum 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 ba dum bum ba 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 bum. How you doing tonight, Ninja Weasel? Oh, we went down the wrong side. That's the side where she's usually at. My bad. I was turned around a little bit. Can I heal the generator? I can! Broski. It's so broski. On the road down in South Carolina for a couple of nights. Alright. Busy. Busy. Tabez help. We gotta protect the generator. Where even are you, dude? Is this you? Really? Really, game? These mole machines used to give XP, and then they took it away. So you really have no reason to fight them ever at all anymore. So, Silver Mantis, last time we fought, I ended up having to get a Shivan out to whoop you. Let's see if that's still the case. Narrator, it is not the case. Dude, how hot is it, like, in your neck of the woods, Ninja? Like, how hot is it? Because it's, like, in the 80s here. Like, it's suddenly just turned into... Oh, my goodness, she's enjoying this way too much. Like, it suddenly just thinks it's summertime up here. Yep, I think we've definitely got our revenge on Silver Mantis now. His air conditioner degrees. Nice, that is the best kind. You're trying to let nature get her shots in. I hear ya and feel ya. Ooh, what a fighter. See you again sometime. Call me. Ugh. Well, at least she knows what she likes, right? Okay, Amanda Vines is going to be tucked in somewhere stupid, so let's go look. There she is. You think they would just put her in like the same place on the map every time, but no, I don't think they do. Because I always have to go like begin the search. Where is Amanda Vines? Alright. There we go. Mission accomplished. Alright, Dark Watcher, what's next, dude? I feel like I'm helping recluse, but it's important that as many people know the truth about Nemesis' involvement in starting the Rikti War as is possible. You did excellent work under difficult conditions, but it's not over yet. Well, what's next? We know that this news would have an impact on the Rikti, but we didn't realize how much of an impact. Our allies in the Traditionalist faction are nearly suicidal. We have psychics running their mental network trying to keep them calm. We're getting reports of violent purges among the restructurists, however. A lot of them were humans who thought the Rikti story that they were attacked first. But the most surprising news has come out of the Rikti from their homeworld military. One of their generals has decided that she can no longer pursue this war. He's contacted us about sanctuary for her and her troops. The Rikti military won't take a desertion like this well. We're going to need someone of your prowess to make sure this happens. The general's name is Boudica. Yeah, I know Boudica. She's fresh from the Rikti homeworld and high up in their chain of command. If she and her troops are willing to give up the fight because they found out the truth about the war, it tells us a lot about the state of things both here and on the Rikti homeworld. Your goal is to meet up with General Boudica, or, you know, like the Celtic Irish war leader person, and attempt to aid her in her defection. She cares with the crucial information regarding the Rikti homeworld. Excuse me. Homeworld. We need that information. I dare say is more important than the general herself. The Rikti will surely send troops after her in an attempt to stop her. Good luck. Hey, you're about to say Boudica? Yeah. Like, a lot of these Rikti leaders are named after classical characters, like the Lord of War Herodotus. You got Boudica. Of course, there's Lubu. Do not pursue. Okay, she's up over here, so we're just gonna go bounce this way. I've never seen her not be up here in years. Ever connected Herodotus to Herodotus? Yeah, that's exactly who he is. Excuse me. Oh no. And I think this guy's supposed to be like Jason from Jason and the Argonauts, Giazan. Oh, who just dinged me? Unexpected. Oh great, we're dropping down here now. Oh, guys, get over yourselves. Just go away, all of you. Thank you. I'm not sure who this guy's... Oh! This is CPO. CPO Africanus. GPO? It's CPO. I'm a healer, by the way. And who are you? Oh, he's just the executioner. He doesn't get a cool name. Wait, were there two CPOs? Wasn't it like CPO Africanus and then like CPO the Lesser? Anyway. So yeah, we totally defeated like a bunch of classically named peoples. Because one of them is the one that defeated Hannibal and the other was his son, who sacked Carthage, right? This defeated Hannibal at Zama. Let's see. Died 183. Relatives, CPO Asiata and Melania's adoptive grandson. That's probably the one I was thinking of then. Yeah, CPO Africanus the Younger was that guy's nickname. That's the other one I was thinking of. But apparently he also had a brother named CPO Asiaticus who probably beat people up in Asia, judging by the name. A lot of historical figures named Publius Cornelius CPO. Yeah, I was thinking of the adopted grandson one. The Younger. I shouldn't have said the Lesser. It was the Younger. I should have remembered, but... Anyway, Boudica and her troops are being debriefed and cared for in a hidden location. The information they brought is vitally important and coincides with energy readings we've been getting from the cavern beneath the Ricti ship. We believe that Herodotus is about to open and expand the conduit between our world and the Ricti homeworld to bring through vast numbers of troops. We're going to have to stop him. It's time to save the world, Tabez. Herodotus is going to bring over the entire Ricti military from the homeworld, and he has to be stopped. Portal Corp thinks they can jam him for a while, but we need someone who's been in that portal chamber beneath the ship to lead the strike. I'm putting this in your hands. I'd recommend a team. If you want to go it alone, I'll trust your judgment. The fate of the world is in your hands. No pressure. Ooh. Haha, Zookeeper! We'll be launching a major assault once you're inside, but that's just a distraction to help you get in. Once you're in the main cavern, there are two things you're going to need to do. Defeat Herodotus himself. This will cause him to medevac back to the homeworld. And from what Boudica tells us, he'll be busy just trying to keep the rest of the Ricti from discovering the truth about the war to come back and bother us. Disrupt the portal itself, and that will make a massive transit too dangerous, also ending the threat for now. If another major threat were to appear, it would throw the Ricti into confusion, causing them to lock the homeworld down for a time. Good luck. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, we could fight our way through all this, but instead, in the interest of not being here for an hour, fighting relatively easy groups of enemies, we're just going to go to the end, and we're going to cause a little anarchy. Now, we could rescue everybody, right? Because there's various characters here. So, Nicholas, like this is obviously Nicholas. Which Nicholas, I'm not sure. You know what? Let's go back. Did we, There's Laconic. Alright, so there's Jim Timbler. Let's go ahead and rescue him. You know, Nicholas there was probably Nicolas Cage. Dude, I saw that picture of him as John Madden, and it kind of is blowing my mind a little bit here. Let's rescue you. Fusion and I couldn't let you have all the fun, of course. She ran on ahead. That girl will be the death of me. Tabez, where did you go? I went back to look for Fusionette. Like, I don't want to miss her. Okay, we didn't miss her. Dude, you know what I'm really good at resisting? Energy damage. You know what kind of damage the Ricti do? Energy damage. It's almost too easy. But yeah, if you were playing this solo before inventions and stuff, like really before we knew how to do things with them to make us go really cray-cray, and before incarnates and all that, you could totally rescue the other heroes and then lead them on to victory. We've looped. I need to go this way. And hang a left. Left? Left. I really love it when the developers do stuff like that because it makes it feel like you're not quite so alone. And it also helps give people who do not have like uber built characters, you know, somebody who's out here running around on SOs or common IOs or whatever, like they get a little taste of the glory, if you will. I'm just looking for Fusionette. I haven't seen her yet. There she is. Don't look at me like that. We had to be in this one. I know. And now I'm leaving you alone to fight some Ricti while I run off and save the world. Tabez, where are you? I got work to do, lady. I got a world to save. So we'll do this my way, which is the kind of dumb way. Because if you're smart, you fight the bosses, that way you don't have a bunch of ambushes coming after you. Me, though, that's not how I do this. This last year in Fusion, I got stuck in the mud. No! Incredible cosmic powers. Mud everywhere. You know, let he who has not been stuck in the mud cast the first stone. Dude, I got stuck in the mud one time. Like, it was by a pond, right? And that mud just like vacuum like packed around my foot. And I lost my shoe. I had to go back and get my shoe back out of it. I'm soloing Lady Grey? No, I'm just doing Dark Watcher story arc. I don't have enough hold to solo a Lady Grey. Although if I did, I would. Alright, Herodotus, let's go, buddy. I already whooped your butt once. And get ready for the shocking but inevitable cutscene here. Oh, Lord Nemesis, you're evil. Your cruel, wicked ways, they will not prosper. It'd probably be relatively trivial to duo Lady Grey if I was teamed with a controller or a dominator. So many bad guys. Denial, your victory! Incontrovertible fact, my triumph! Nemesis just yelled, how do you like them apples? Where's he even at? What is Nemesis? Who's Nemesis beating up that he's taunting over there? Hold on, who are you fighting? How do you like them apples? Well, how do you like them apples? Frankly, I like them apples just fine. Pretty appley. Okay, it's going to pop personal force field here in a second. You leave my little essence alone, bro. What a jerk. Here we go. Pop the heal on my guy. Oh, you're back, Nim. Okay. Oh. And so, once again, my career of evil has led me to save the world? Yes. My career of evil has led me to save the world. Again. I don't know how this keeps happening to me, but it sure does. Alright, well that was Lady Grey's arc. We just have the wrap-up discussion with Dark Watcher, or not Lady Grey's. That was, I was just looking at the chat, I saw the LG. That was Dark Watcher's arc. We just have the wrap-up text here to go through. Now, for real fun, come down here on like ×8 and just watch bodies everywhere. It is so much fun. I just didn't want to be down here quite that long. Like, these ambushes just keep coming forever. It's glorious. Okay, that's not actually true. They do eventually stop, but until they do, it's glorious. Alright, let's get out of here. Call this puppy in. Nice! Nice and easy. Alright, Dark Watcher, let's call you up, buddy. The horror of war. We got 20 reward merits for the Vigilant Badge, and then whatever the story arc reward is. I lost track of that in the text. Herodotus' plans are in disarray. Lots of talking. Scrolling. Lots of talking. Nemesis just showed up. How many reward merits was this? Wow, 20,000 XP for my hybrid slot. That's nice. Here we go. 30 reward merits. So we just got 50 reward merits for plowing through that. Not bad. Series of events that occurred in that cavern to set off a firestorm among the Ricti. The eventual endpoint may be a long way off, but already we're hearing rumors that Herodotus is fighting to suppress the truth, both on the homeworld and among his troops here on Earth. He's weakened, his lifeline to the homeworld is unstable, and his confidence is taken a beating. From what we know, he still has enough political clout, troops, and supplies to carry on fighting for some time. If he decides to do so, the Vanguard will be here to fight him and his army. We've been given another chance to protect our world. It's all because of you. Thank you, Dabez. Oh, one more thing. Anytime you're ready, you can talk to Lady Grey. I hear she may have a task force for you. Oh, yeah. Nice. Well, we're going to go back to the Vanguard base and clear out our inventory real quick. And we'll figure out what we're doing after that.